You're among many of the congressional reps calling for the impeachment of the president if the 25th Amendment isn't invoked. So how much support is there, and could Congress actually get this done in the 13 days remaining?
So I do believe that there is overwhelming support that we have seen in the Democratic caucus, and we are also starting to see support among Republican members of the House as well, at least for his removal from office through the 25th Amendment. We've seen Representative Kinzinger, who is a member of the Republican caucus, also calling for President Trump's removal. You know, this is an extremely serious moment, and I do believe that we must exercise every avenue possible, because what the president has shown is that his mental status and his actions are wildly eroding at a rapid pace, and he is becoming increasingly volatile. So every day that he is in office represents a clear and present danger to our democracy and certainly the Congress of the United States.
But there really isn't much time. It took weeks for the House to come up with articles of impeachment.
Yes, well, you know, what happened yesterday is so clear and so clear-cut that there are actually articles that have already been drafted by several members of Congress. We have articles drafted by the Judiciary Committee, Representatives Raskin, Cicilline. We also have articles drafted by Representative Ilhan Omar, and members have already started to sign on to these articles of impeachment. So they are prepared, and the key question is not just, you know, the removal of his power, but how. And so there are multiple avenues here. The House can vote on articles of impeachment that can be brought to the Senate. And if there are Republican members who understand the clear and present danger, that is one avenue for removal. At the very least, it could be an avenue to prevent the president from running for office again.
I do want to talk to you about the breach of security yesterday. How big a topic is that? How much does it worry you? And were you all right? What was it like for you yesterday there?
Oh, it was extremely worrying. I don't think that it is an exaggeration by any means to say that many of us thought and were prepared for the possibility of us losing our lives yesterday. I certainly was thinking that was a possibility, and I know many members thought that that was a possibility as well. The security breaches are extremely serious and deserve investigations on their own, and I want to be very clear that this does not just start or end at Capitol Police, but we need to know what happened with the National Guard. And frankly, you know, days beforehand, many of us were asking Capitol Police, you know, and several other agencies and responsible bodies what the security plans were, because we knew what the intelligence was. And we were told that that rioters would not find their way even onto the Capitol Plaza, let alone anywhere near the building, and that there was active coordination between federal, state, and local municipalities, and none of that turned out to be true. So there's a lot we need to get to the bottom of.
Yes, and certainly we know the president hesitated bringing in the National Guard for a while. I know that some Republican Congress people, despite the reputation with you, do talk to you. Have you sensed a sea change since 24 hours ago?
I do sense a sea change, but I also sense, frankly, a real rift within the Republican Party. There is a growing and strong contingency of Republicans who I believe are just in complete shock and in realization at how bad the situation has become. But there are others who, frankly, I believe have shown sympathies to what has happened yesterday. Or rather, you know, some of the elements leading up to it. I think it's quite shocking that Senator Josh Hawley and Senators Cruz decided to continue this course of action in attempting to overturn the results of our election, even after several deaths.
Well, the truth is, though, it didn't work, and Joe Biden will be sworn in on January 20th as the 46th president. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez, thank you for joining us tonight. Good luck to you.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you.